Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. I live in my own little world, but it's okay, they know me here. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. You cannot open a book without learning something. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. I think it was the institution. I was trying to master it. Many things are not as they seem. The worst things in life never are. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this, I am sure. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. Have faith. Have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. Do good. Live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. Unless you enter the tiger's lair, you cannot get hold of the tiger's cubs. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Apparent confusion is a product of good order, apparent cowardice of courage, apparent weakness of strength. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. The serpent, if it wants to become the dragon, must eat itself. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the 4 seasons, they pass away to return once more. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. Appreciate the moment of a first kiss. It may be the last time you own your heart. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. If you concentrate on small, manageable steps, you can cross unimaginable distances. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one,